Care about anybody else and what they have to say about me. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't fit the narrative. I don't fit in the box that y'all want me to be in. You got to get it. The pressure is a privilege. I earned it. That's how I live it. I'm cocky. I don't care to be All-American. I don't care to be a Defensive Player of the Year, Player of the Year. The biggest goal is to be a national champion, and that's what I did. So this was for the girls that look like me, that's going to speak up on what they believe in. And that's what I did it for tonight.
Yes, ma'am. We welcome her in now, the national champion, Angel Reese. Angel, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you guys?
We are so good. We are so happy to have you stopping by. I imagine that it has been an insane last couple of hours for you. Have you slept yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't slept yet.
Well, then we're very lucky that before you took a nap that you were able to stop by. This is the first ever championship for either the men's or the women's team in LSU history. Has that sunk in yet? Has that hit you?
It hasn't. I haven't even, I don't even know how to feel. I wasn't able to get a good cry out yet because I'm just so happy right now. To be able to make this history and just being able to see how much that we've accomplished over the years, it's crazy. It's crazy.
What did you do to celebrate? What's the coolest phone call, text message that you've gotten thus far?
I don't know, just having my mom and my brother there was just crazy. I mean, my brother, they got knocked out in the tournament, and being able to come here and just being able to see me was just so much fun. So I'm happy.
Not to mention, I mean, LeBron James tweeting at you. We have former President Barack Obama tweeting at you. What was your reaction when you see all of these people having your back and celebrating your game?
No, it's crazy. Just over the past 3 months, so many celebrities and so many people have reached out to me. It's crazy. So I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. I'm sure it's still a lot that is sinking in, and I want to dive into your play in this game with Chanae and with Perk in just a little bit. But since the final buzzer, Angel, there's been a lot that's been made, frankly, of your gestures on the court, and I think it was ugly, and I think it was unfair. So I just wanted to check in with you. How are you doing? How are you dealing with all of that today?
I've been dealing with this since high school, so it's honestly not new for me. It's just what it is, and I accept it, and I want to take on that role of being the Black woman that's going to stand up for the girls that may not have a voice. So I'm happy I can be the role model and the person that everyone looks up to, and even just the one that can say those things that other people may not want to say. So I'm just happy right now.
What you said over the weekend, what you said on Sunday, being unapologetically you, representing girls who look like you, who don't fit in a box, those were some powerful and important words. And I was curious today, all of those girls who have witnessed what you have now been through, what do you want them to know?
Just keep being you. Always, never let anybody ever tell you no or tell you that you can't do this, you can't do that. I've always just stood in my skin and just being able to be proud in who I am. I'm very, very confident in who I am, and I think that people that support me, they understand me, who I am, and it always comes from a good heart. So I don't care what anybody has to say about me. I love who I am. I'm Angel Reese, and I feel like I've grown to be this person where everybody loves me for who I am, and I think that's because I'm authentically me.
You are authentically you, and we need more of that in the world. I got to tell you, watching you, hearing what you had to say, I was standing up in my living room saying, you know what, yes, ma'am, right, Chanae?
Yeah, I was saying, preach, sis. Shout out to you, Angel. Congratulations. I am so happy for you and your overall squad. And I'll just say this. I know you already know this, but you make us proud. I mean, you being unapologetically who you are. Not only do you talk your talk and walk your walk, but you also back it up. I'm learning from you, sis.
And me too.
Thank you. And what I also love is that, oftentimes women in sports, particularly Black women in sports, we have to work twice as hard to get half as far.
Yep.
You had 34 double-doubles this year. You set a record. You were putting in work. Now, the narrative is not saying that. The narrative should talk about the work you put in on the court. So tell me, what have you learned from this journey, and also how proud you are of yourself in figuring out how to get to this pinnacle?
Man, just looking back in my life, just seeing a year ago, I was sitting at home watching it. I got knocked out in the Sweet 16. So the crazy thing is I took a step in faith and trusted God in going into LSU. I didn't come to LSU. I want to win a championship, of course, but the individual accolades, they just came. I told myself, I told my teammates, and I told my coaches, I don't care about any of the individual accolades. I want to win a national championship, and I want to come here to make a legacy for myself in the program. So I came here and did that, and by doing that, they let me be me. I've never been with a program where I was able to just be myself and honestly just just speak on the things that I know is right. So just coming to LSU has just honestly been life-changing, and I'm just so happy to be here right now.
Yeah, I love that, Angel, because I've been following your Twitter and your Instagram. I know you went live, but you said I had a plan. I just needed the platform. And LSU was that platform, so we're very proud of you. Go ahead, and Ramona, I think you have, you have
Well, you said yesterday, like, this has been happening to you since high school, and you have screenshots of all of the hate you've seen on social media. Where do you keep those? You have a special file?
An album?
No, I had to buy some more storage, actually, because I have so many screenshots. I have like 12,000 screenshots on my phone, not just from that, but just everything. I take a picture of everything. So, yeah, I have it all on my phone.
That was me the other day. I had to delete like 36,000 emails because it was like, your storage
is overloaded.
That's a lot. Your storage
I'm just picturing her reading them before every game.
Yeah, getting some of that fuel.
I don't read them before. Yeah, I don't read them before the game, but this last game, this is why I knew I had the platform. I had the chance to actually speak on what I wanted to say all season. Like, I could have said it before, but we had not won anything yet. When we finally got that natty, I was like, oh, yeah, I can speak on what I got to say now.
I love it.
Well, first of all, I want to tell you, champ, congratulations, right? And look, live your best life. As a champion, you live every moment of it, right? So I wanted to ask you this. How is your relationship with Alexis Morris? Because, you know, that's hometown, Beaumont's finest, and I'm from Beaumont. I represent the 409. I want to know what your relationship is like on and off the court and what she meant for us, you know, not only the game that she had last night, but to y'all, you know, to y'all team and the whole run this season.
Man, Alexis means so much to us. She has so much experience. I mean, if you just know her story and the comeback kid, she's never given up. She's been at 4 schools, come back from Kim Mulkey. She was there barely her freshman year and then got dismissed, and being able to come back and win a national championship with her. Alexis Morris is a first-round draft pick. I mean, she works hard. She puts in the work. She's an amazing leader. We love her on and off the court. We call her Luther. She has, like, two personalities. So I love Alexis, and I'm going to be sad that she has to go, but I know her next journey is going to be amazing.
Yeah, 34 double-doubles this season. That's more than I done had my 14-year career. So, look, this is what I got to say. Just make sure y'all send me the invite when y'all have that crawfish boil down there, because I know it's going to be a big one.
Amen.
I got you.
I have a question, Angel. Who taught Coach Kim how to gritty? Because she came out.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw her coming in hot.
Who taught her?
She thinks she's hip to everything, especially, I guess, this new generation. She kind of got to know what's going on, and our teammate Flau'jae is a rapper, so she knows. She tries to say.
You talked about Flau'jae, and I think it was so incredible to watch a freshman shine on the brightest stage, but you reminded everybody on Twitter, you're not a senior, you're just a sophomore here. Can we look into the future? What's coming up next? What are you challenging yourself with moving forward?
I just want to get better. I mean, I feel like I've grown so much, especially from freshman year. And I played 2 years at Maryland, but I also have my COVID year, so that's why I'm technically a freshman. I'm a sophomore right now. But, I mean, I just want to keep growing and being better. I mean, my leadership role, I had to grow up this year quickly because I've never been in a leadership role. So just being able to be better on the court, I think I have a lot of things I want to get better within my game, of course. And I don't think that there's ever time to just sit and be happy about how you were last year. So I have to get better for sure this summer. So I'm excited for that work.
But you got to take a little bit of time to celebrate. Do you get a personalized, do we get a new crown that says national champion on it?
I hope. I want to get a crown. I want to get a Barbie doll that's made too. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. I love that.
Get your money, too.
Yes, ma'am. Angel Reese, thank you so much for joining us here on NBA Today. Yesterday's price is not today's price. We are so proud of you, the most outstanding player in the women's tournament, in the women's game, national champion Angel Reese. NBA Today will be back in 60 seconds.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys.